from the crafting crew run by volunteers from Abingdon County Hall Museum. We've got some more ideas of craft and toys that you can make using items from around your home. This week our session is called Make, Do and Mend, and we were thinking back to the times during the Second World War when people couldn't find the usual items that they needed from the shops, and so they often had to reuse things, recycle objects and mend them, so make, do and mend. The first thing we're going to show you is Pom Pom toys or ideas. So this one here, I don't know if you can see it, it's a Pom Pom garland. Got lots of pom-poms here that you can just make into different items. So a key ring, you could hang them onto a key ring here, make a cute little pom-pom animal or pom-pom creature, and these adorable pom-pom birds. And in the time of the Second World War, when people used to knit quite a lot more than they do today, they would unravel things like jumpers that I've got too small and knit them again, or they would use them to make into toys and decorations like these ones. So I'm going to show you now how you can make a pom-pom. Well, there are many ways to make a pom-pom, like this lovely pom-pom pal who's going to watch me here, and we're going to show you one of the ways that's quite quick and easy. What you need to do is make yourself one of these. So it's a kind of U-shape winder, and you can either make one like this, which is out of thick card, and you can make them much bigger than this. So if you were wanting to make a pom-pom this size that we use to make the birds, you could just make one bigger with thicker, chunkier card. For this one, for this size of pom-pom, we use these ones, which is 3 lolly sticks, so just one here and 2 glued this way. So that's what you need first of all, and then you need some wool and some scissors. So you take your wool, and all you do is hold it with your thumb somewhere first of all, and then you're going to wind it round. Now don't wind it too tightly, because at the end you're going to have to cut it, and if you've wound it too tightly, these will pop off because they're only glued on, or you'll find you can't get your scissors underneath. But you basically just keep taking wool off and winding it round, and obviously the more wool you have on, the chunkier your pom-pom is going to be. But the nice thing about the way of doing these ones, this method, is that you can actually cut your pom-poms down so they come out quite fluffy like this one, but you can always cut them down to make them smaller. So I'm just winding round. You can see that. Okay, that's probably about enough. And then once you're happy with it, all you do, take your scissors and cut that off. And then you need to cut an extra bit of wool. And I do the wool double thickness just to make it secure. And for this bit, if you've got somebody to help you, that works a little bit better to tie your knot. So if you put those together to make them double, just cut the end. And then you pop that through one side. So you're going to tie that around the middle of where you've wound your wool. So you tie that over one knot like that, as tight as you can. And if you haven't got someone to help, what I try and do is put my finger over the middle while I try and tie another knot. So it's a bit of a fiddly bit. Try the best you can. There we go. And then don't cut these bits off yet. And then you hold it like this, take your scissors, and then start cutting the bits where it's folded over at the top first of all. to kind of eke your scissors in there. If you've got very young children, they might need a grown-up to help with this bit. So it can be a little bit fiddly. There we go, almost there. That's a little bit. There we go. And then turn it over and do exactly the same on the other side, and kind of hold it while you're cutting, hold it with your thumb and your fingers just to make sure that you're cutting it in the right place, and you don't want it to slide off the end too soon either. There we go, almost there. Last little bit. Okay, and you hold that, so that's your winder come off. And then you fluff up your pom-pom like that. There we go. And then what I did to create it like this little chap here was just enjoy trimming off and giving it a bit of a haircut. And you can just do that as much as you like. So you can do a little bit like that, which is almost there. I'm going to go a little bit more. Just keep going until you're happy with it. That's quite satisfying to do anyway. Okay, I think I'm happy with that one. So let's put all of that to the side for a minute. There we go. And then all I did was took some felt and did a kind of heart-shaped shape for the big feet. Cut those out. There we go. Just go around there a little bit. Go, and then get some glue. Plenty of glue on that bit there. Spread it around a little bit. And then pop them on. And then for the eyes, you could cut some out, or if you're lucky you can get hold of them, get some googly eyes. And I just did these with double-sided tape. One. And there's the other one. There we go. You've got two pom-pom pals. And you can just, as you can see, it was really quite quick and easy to make those. So you could do, like we showed you, a big fluffy one and a small one to create a bird that's got a bell in it, or you could string a lot of them up like this to make a garland which look really nice in your window, or you could hang them vertically that way. It's up to you. There we go. Have a go at making some pom-poms, they're great. Taking inspiration from the idea of make, do and mend, we've got some more items here using magazine collage. This one here is just a decorated plate which makes a lovely bowl, and these ones a coaster. And this one, sometimes it's nice to take a theme from if you're looking through magazines. So these ones are all eyes, which have been cut out and then stuck on at various stages to make a coaster, and that's just stuck on card and then you can cut around it. But you could collect other things that you like maybe mouths or shoes. I love shoes and boots, so those look great. And this one is again taken from bits from a magazine, looking at different colours that go together, thinking maybe some of the videos that we've done in the past where you take different kind of colours that go together or clash together, your primary and secondary colours, and they've been ripped from magazines rather than cut and then overlaid, which creates this lovely marbled look. So you could have a go at doing some of those. During the Second World War too, it was often difficult to get hold of new toys, so people would end up making toys from things they had at home. So one of the things that we've been having a go at are these marble runs. So I don't know if you can see this one here. It's taken from the bottom part of a cardboard box that's been cut off, and then we've used bits of card and lolly sticks to create the tracks here. And what you could do is challenge maybe parts of your family or your friends to get the marbles again very popular in the Second World War, to try and roll your marble along the course from one end and back to the other. So if we start up here, got to try and roll it down to the bottom without it getting stuck right to the corner, and then back up again, stuck. And then you could challenge each other who can do it the quickest, and back up to the top again. So that's one idea. This is another marble run idea where we've used straws, and if you look online there are other ideas as well where you could use tubes, you could use paper plates that have been cut to make spirals, all sorts of things. So you could use your imaginations with that one and send in your ideas, and we can see which ones are the most intricate and which ones take the longest or the quickest time to do. So please send your ideas in. I'm going to show you now how to make this one here using straws. So I'm going to show you now how to make a marble run, although I say that there are loads and loads of different ideas and different ways that you can make a marble run. So do have a look online for some more ideas. This is one that we made, which, as I explained, is the bottom of a cardboard box. If I put it that way round, you can see there are small wooden sticks here, which then support the lolly sticks and bits of card just to improve the strength. You can paint it like we painted this one red, and then put stickers on and make it as colourful and as complicated as you like. So that's one made from an old box. This one is actually made from just one piece of card, which was originally flat, and then you mark the sides, fold them up and stick the corners here and here like you would maybe wrapping a parcel. And then we've used straws to make the marble run maze, if you like, and that's the one I'm going to show you, or similar to that one. Marbles were a very popular toy during the Second World War, so we've got some of those. But if you haven't got any marbles, you could try and find a pebble maybe on your walk or in the garden that's nice and rounded shape, or you could use scrunch up foil. So you should be able to find something if you haven't got any marbles. So to make this one, you need a box that kind of shape. I've actually got a lid of a shoe box for this one. Pencil and a ruler, some scissors and some straws. So I've got these ones here. If you haven't got straws, you could use lolly sticks or just bits of card, make your own tubing. So there's always other things that you can use if you haven't got them. So what you might want to do first of all is mark off your maze with pencil. So I've just marked it and drawn it by hand. If you want to be more accurate, you could use a ruler for that. So I've just marked it off to give myself an idea of where the marble's going to go. And what you want to try and do is create little false corners or false ends so that the marble's got to come back again to make it a bit more challenging. So once you're happy with it, then you start taking your straws and cutting them to size. So if I start here, I'm going to put one along there, and that's where I'm just going to mark with my finger where that comes to. Cut a straw, like that. These ones are made from card. Put glue along that line. There, plenty of glue. And then stick your straw on like that. Now obviously you've got to leave all of this to dry for quite a while, otherwise it will frustratingly all fall apart. So make sure it's nice and completely dry before you have a go at playing with it. And you can set up your own leagues and times to see who does it the quickest. Who can be the winner. There we go, there's another one. Down there. And then we just keep going and building that up, marking it out. And then cutting it to size. So there we go. Once you're happy with it and you've got all your straws stuck on, if you've got stickers, you can use stickers to decorate it, or you could use pens. So you could put little markers maybe to show where you want the start to be. So we could write on over here, start. And where do you want it to go? So we want this bit up here, wouldn't we? Yeah, to be the finish. And then you could draw little patterns or flowers along the way. So there you go. You can enjoy drawing patterns on it, or arrows or stickers, whatever you've got to make it look finished. And then you can enjoy playing with it and challenging other members of your family to have a go too. Well, thanks for watching, and we hope you'll be inspired to make some of those craft and toy ideas using Make, Do and Mend as your inspiration. Next time, the crafting crew theme is called Mini Beast Safari. We thought in our gardens and when we're out on our walks at the moment, there are loads of creatures flying through the air, crawling through the grass, or crawling along the paths. So the next one is taking inspiration from all of those little creatures. And things that you might be wanting to collecting are pebbles and stones. If you've got it, origami paper, but if not, any nice bits of wrapping paper or different coloured paper. And then just the usual pens, papers, buttons, glue, scissors, things like that. So we'll hope that you'll join us next time, and until then, take care.